Besides having huge content mods like Starlight River, which adds in thousands of hours worth of new content, another thing mods are used for is to fix certain issues in Terraria, and also make specific parts of it easier. These can be things like checklists for the bosses and NPCs, a massive interconnected storage system, and much more. So that's why in today's video, we'll be taking a look at the most helpful Terraria mods. The first two mods I'll be covering in this video may be considered cheating by most people, but with how much they help me out with videos, I had to include them in this video. Cheat and Hero Sheet are two mods that basically do the same thing, and you're able to get each of the mods by themselves. But personally speaking, I think they work the best together. These mods will add a little bar at the bottom of your screen that will give you a ton of options, like freezing time, teleporting to specific locations, adding extra accessory or minion slots, spawn in any item or mob, and much more. One feature I really like is the lighting, which allows you to change the lighting level in your world, which is how my worlds never seem to be dark in my videos. Another great feature is God Mode, which will let you test things you never could before, like seeing how long it would take to beat Moonlord with odd weapons. If you're ever looking to test an idea out, work on your Terraria mods, make your own videos, or really anything where you need to make something, these mods will for sure make that process much easier. Moving on to some of the bigger mod packs in this video, we have Fargo's Mutant. This is a pretty big content mod that adds a ton of stuff that's useful, like having an item to make an instant elevator, or another item to instantly make houses, unlimited potions and ammo, and much more. Besides Fargo's though, another extremely helpful content mod is the Alchemist NPC Light. This is a mod pack that adds in a few NPCs that will sell items you normally have to spend a while manually collecting, like fishing, herbs, rare spawners, and much more, which helps cut down on the amount of time you would normally spend doing odd tasks, like fishing. And as for the last big content mod that's useful, we have Louis AFK Reborn. This is a huge mod pack with the goal of making a ton of processes in Terraria much easier, starting with things like automatically putting coins into your piggy bank, upgraded version of the drill mount, ability to house the skeleton and traveling merchant, craftable evil biome altars, Plantera bulb locator, and much more. Getting to the smaller mods now, we have player swap. One of the biggest features in Terraria is being able to use different players on the same world, but switching players usually takes a little bit, which is where this mod comes in. This mod will let you open up a menu to switch to another player without leaving your world, even if only one of them is in journey mode. Speaking of your world, something you'll have to do in every playthrough is mine, but there is one mod you can use to make that process much easier. Ore Excavator is a mod that lets you instantly mine an entire vein of ore by just clicking one button that you pick out yourself. Another thing you'll have to do in each playthrough is keep track of what NPCs you've unlocked and what bosses you've defeated. But as you can probably guess by now, there are some mods that make this process much easier. The boss and NPC checklist mods will both give you a special menu showing you what bosses and NPCs you have finished, what you can get from them, and how to unlock them if you haven't already, which will end up saving you countless trips to the wiki, and will even auto-include modded bosses and NPCs on their lists. Speaking of bosses, another amazingly helpful mod is BossCursor, which will give you a small cursor on screen pointing in the direction the boss is in. So that way, you don't have to open the map mid-battle. Next, let's take a look at some mods that'll help you with crafting things, starting with the well-known Recipe Browser mod. Just like it sounds, this is a mod that lets you see all of the crafting recipes by opening up a new menu, which you pick the button for. This will save you from having to Google each crafting recipe, and with it working with almost every mod, it's something that I have in each of my playthroughs. Now that we have a way to see all the crafting recipes, you can use magic storage to make the crafting process even easier. This mod will make an interconnected storage system, so you'll be able to access any item you have from anywhere. And on top of that, it will let you craft items using materials inside of your storage system, so you never need to actually take any of the materials out when crafting things. If magic storage doesn't seem like your thing, then you can replace it with Where's My Items. This is a mod that will make a search bar pop up when you click a specific key you decide, and then you'll be able to search for specific items, and it will then tell you where that item is and what it is, even if it's in things like magic storage, piggy banks, or void vaults. While making it easier to craft things is always nice, you might want to know if crafting certain things are actually worth it, which is where the Money Profits mod comes into play. This is a mod that will tell you how much you profit from crafting a certain item, so you'll know which items you should make without having to waste a ton of materials. And as for the final crafting related mods, we have What Mod Is This From?, which, just like it sounds, will tell you what mod each item is from, which can be extremely useful for those playing with multiple mods at once. That wraps up our look into the most helpful mods for Terraria. While this was just my personal list, be sure to let me know in the comments what you think are the most helpful mods, and also comment Plantera to let me know you made it this far. Thanks for sticking to the end. Be sure to like and subscribe for more Terraria videos like this in the future. And like always, make sure to have a wonderful day.